right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you how to do this LoggerPro video analysis. Um, you need to have the the video analysis opened. Make this image as large as possible. So I'm going to pull this over so that it's as large as I can make it. Advance the screen so it's right before the motion begins. So this is right before I knock it off. So that's why I've extended this so that it's right before it starts to fly. So let me go ahead and pull that across again. There, okay, I start to hit it. Oh, yeah, that'll work. So that's where I want it to be in order to start my video analysis. So let me back it up just a smidgen. There we go. First thing you need to do once you have it kind of positioned is you need to go in and set the scale. So that's the third one down right here. It brings up this cursor. I apologize, I don't have a meter stick at home, but I happen to know that this is approximately a meter tall. So for the sake of what I'm going to do, then that's going to work. You're going to have a meter stick, so you're going to know what's exactly a meter. So I'm going to click OK, and it's going to set the scale, and I don't have to do any measuring anymore. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to set the axis. That's the third one down. When I click on that, I'm going to come over here, and I want to put my axis I'm going to go ahead and put my axis right over here so that this starts at a positive X position. Then I'm going to go ahead and click on this one on the top because this is the one that lets me position. It lets me choose dots. Excuse me, this one right here lets me choose dots. So let's go ahead and advance this a little way so that the thing starts to move. So I'm going to click on this and let it start to move. Oh, I need to back it up. I've got a little bit of a glare, but we're going to have to make this work. It's all the way over here, the second, then it's here, then it's there, and then it hits the ground. So that was moving pretty fast, so I didn't get a whole lot of data points, but I should have gotten enough to make this work. I'll go ahead and click right here to make sure I don't get any stray data points. And then I'm going to click on my graph next. So if I click into the graph, then this shows me the data that I collected. Notice over here that this shows that this is X information in red and Y information in blue. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to ask LoggerPro to do the video the linear fit and quadratic fit for me. So I need to highlight this graph. So I'm going to highlight all of my data points like this. And the first thing I want to do is the quadratic fit. So I'm going to select this function right here where it says curve fit. It's underneath my cursor. You can't really see it, but it says curve fit. When I click on that, it's going to ask me whether I want to use X or Y. Well, it's the Y information that will be curved because a curve on a position time graph indicates accelerated motion, but you knew that. So I'm going to say OK to using the Y information. Then I want to tell it what kind of a curve I want to use. I want to use this quadratic curve, so that's the one I chose. And then I'm going to click Try Fit right here. This is a pretty good correlation. I get a correlation of 0.0998642. A correlation of 1 is perfect, so that's a pretty darn good correlation. I'll click OK. And now I've got a video analysis. I've got a curve fit for the blue points. Next, I'm going to go in and I'm going to click this one right here, which is the linear fit. And I want to do that for my X information. So I'm going to click that for the X data. So I'm going to say OK for that one. And for this one, I get a linear fit. And it's not quite as good a quality of a fit, but that's okay. It may be partially because I couldn't see it as well. I hit it too hard. Yours will probably be better quality than this. But notice I have one line that is curved and one line that is straight. So the blue line, the data with the blue dots shows accelerated motion. The data that is correlated with the red dots shows instead constant velocity. Then the next thing